Hello, it's me again, showing you the view of my park, which is right nearby where I live. Joining, hi, it's me, it's Janet Riney. Oh, hi Mark, hi. It's me, Janet Riney. I'm the change agent teaching you the code behind all human experience. And as I've put on my title, which has said behavioural change inside out or outside in, because it's really fascinating. I've just been speaking with, hi Stuart, hi everybody, hi Wayfinder Guru, love it. I was just speaking with a head teacher who is responsible for a school in Lagos actually, and he was talking about how there are behavioural issues with the kids because of the teachers, and he was going to bring some information over to Lagos and to teach the teachers. Hi everybody who's joining, hi, hey. Hello, how you doing? Wow, I'm loving all these people. Hi, say hi to me. Come on, say hi. I'm out here giving it all. Hi, Artist54. It's good to see you. Hey, everybody. Hey, where am I from? I am from. Thank you. I am from England, Birmingham, in England. So it's in. They call it the heart of the country, the heart of England. So that's where I am. Where's everybody else from? Just say hi to me. And where's everybody else from? You can see I'm here in the park. In fact, what I can realise is that I've got the cemetery in the background. Actually, our cemetery is really cool because it's got some really old headstones. Thanks for the hearts. Send me the hearts. Tell me where you're from. Say hi to me. I do have an accent. I'm in England. I'm from Birmingham. Third UK. No, it's not Wayfinder Guru. It's the heart of the city. I'm not going to compare it to anywhere else. Thank you for the hearts. I'm loving the hearts. Thank you. So, as I was saying, behavioural change. Australia. Actually, you know what? Would you say the weather looks rubbish? It's really grey. It's overcast. This is supposed to be our summertime. Not impressed. Not impressed at all. But hey, you know what? It is what it is. Well, you know what? If you want to call it rubbish, I suppose you call it rubbish if you're expecting sunshine, which I am. However, it's not. This is what I've got. So I can be miserable and wish I was somewhere else, or this is where I am, have the experience, enjoy it and move on. And who knows? The wonderful thing about the British weather is that it could be sunny tomorrow. That's why people love to talk about it. Anyway, I was talking about behavioural change, inside out. Yeah, compared to Manchester, this is the tropics. That's what I'm saying. This is the tropics. It's not one of my first. I've been on Periscope for about 2 or 3 weeks more consistently. So I've got a few scopes around, always around behavioural change, always around the inside-out nature of who we are. Because I'm thinking that a lot of the techniques and approaches that we have are outside in. These are things that we do or are done to us. But in understanding who we are and how we create our experience, behavioural change doesn't have to be that difficult, doesn't have to be that hard. In understanding how we create our experience, then change can be instantaneous. As Anthony Robbins used to say, it's just a thought. It can happen in an instant. And so, like I said, I was talking to a teacher, head teacher. Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining. Tommy, please. Love that. Thanks for joining. And thanks for the hearts as well. Just saying thank you for being here. Thanks for joining me. And again, just about the inside out, outside in nature of behavioural change. What are you? Explain. So I am a educator. Some people would say a coach or a facilitator and a trainer. And what I do, I educate people about the code behind all human experience, understanding that there are 3 simple principles. Hi, Daniel. There are 3 simple principles and 1 single paradigm by which we all live. And if we understand that, if we understand the fundamental principles behind all behavioural change, then life changes. Rather than having to deal with the content of our thinking and trying to use different techniques. Hi, Mrs. Stone. Hi, Jade. Rather than trying to do that and trying to deal with things which I think are after the fact, if you understand how it was created, understand about the nature of thought. Hi from Redditch. Hi, Jade. Wow, hi Mrs. Stone. Ready? Jade, I'm running an event here on Wednesday in Birmingham, just talking about the stuff that I'm sharing here, but with more people in person and Skyping people in from America. I work with human behaviour in places and spaces. Nice wayfinder guru. I like that. I like that. Yeah, meeting people where that. Oh, thanks for the kisses and the roses. That's interesting. Thank you very much. Yes. So, what do you think? What techniques and approaches have you used as regards behavioural change? That's what I'm talking about. Hi Jade, we're talking about behavioural change, inside out or an outside in approach. I was talking to a neighbour who is a head teacher in a school in Lagos and saying that they wanted to take some techniques. Oh, thank you, Artist54. So we're talking about techniques to change the behaviour of the teachers. And I'm saying, well, that feels like something that could be imposed. Some people, when they feel that things are being imposed upon them, they'll rebel against it. Whereas if you have an understanding of what makes sense to us. Can you guys hear that wind? This is crazy. The breeze here is terrible. Anyway, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Next time I'll have to do it from my office. But I love being out in nature. Like this is like life. You never know what life is going to throw up, do you? And so you just got to roll with it. You just got to go with it, roll with the punches. So, yes. So, first of all, I suppose for people who work with behavioural change, work in groups, work with individuals, what different techniques have you used as regards behavioural change? Thanks for the applause. So I have been I'm a master practitioner of NLP, neuro-linguistic programming. I've utilised cognitive behavioural therapy techniques when working in criminal justice. I have utilised emotional freedom techniques. So every technique lots of techniques I've utilised. So what guys have you used? What techniques have you guys used previously when working with clients, when working with groups, even on yourself? When we're talking about personal development and you want to change an attitude, what things have you used? What things have worked for you? Yeah, blissful silence. Hi Kaya, how you doing? Come on guys, let me know what's worked for you. I've tried to read like my texts or messages and what I am about to say. Okay then, so repetition. Okay. Oh, bless you. El Chiso, that's great. I love the fact that you're a kid. See, if I'd had this when I were young, who knows where my life would be. But then again, yes, I'm 12. Oh, you're 12. Oh, bless you. Journaling and reflecting back on it, great. That's brilliant. Yeah, because I still journal. I've been journaling since I was 16. Yeah, I've still got all my journals. That's been a long time. It's like 30 years. Dude, 30 years. Yeah. So I've been journaling for a long time, and it's great to reflect back on things. But when you do reflect back on what you've done, does it help you to change your thinking? Is it something that you have to keep doing? Because when I reflect on the things that, when I reflect on the things that I've done in the past when I'm journaling, it's great to see where I was, what I was thinking at that time, and where my thinking is now, and how I think so much differently now, so much more differently now. But in having a better understanding of myself, a better understanding of who I am, about how we all create our experience. It is how we all create our experience moment by moment. What I realise is that, first of all, the here and now, being present, this is all that's real. This is my experience, this is my life. Hi. This is my experience. There's people walking around the park and they're probably in their heads looking at me thinking, what is she talking about? What is she doing talking into her phone? But that's cool, because I want to be here with you sharing the principles, sharing what I'm calling the code behind all human experience. Thank you for the hearts, thank you. So that you can have a different understanding of how we live our lives moment by moment. And so, like I said, all that's real is here, all that's real is now, and experiencing this time, this moment. And I've chosen to spend this time with you. I've chosen to spend this time with you so that you can get a better understanding, so that you can know that there's a different way to experience life. also in understanding how we create our experience through the principles of mind, thought and consciousness, then I run a project that supports people that, oh wow, Jade, that'd be really great for us to talk, because I'm telling you, live like it's your last. Absolutely. Because the thing is, this is your last. I'm never going to get this moment again. Never ever I'm going to get this moment again. So it is my last. And so it's about enjoying this moment here and now. It's recognizing that whatever's going on outside, that I can be having the experience that I'm having because of the thinking that I'm believing to be true right here and right now in this moment. So yes, when you said, Jade, about adults with learning disabilities or learning difficulties, yeah, that's brilliant. It is about supporting people to live their lives. And in fact, sometimes when you just recognise that this is all that's real, the here and now. I have a goddaughter who has got Downs, and she is the most amazing, loving, wonderful. I'm going to follow Jade. Thank you, Artist54. I am going to follow Jade too. Thank you for that. Living life if your last isn't always feasible. Well, this is the moment you've got. You're not going to get it back again. So, and when you say that, what does that mean? Explain that more to me. Because what I've been finding is that in recognising that this is all you've got, this moment, you've got no choice, you've got no control over it. How I experience it, that's because of the thinking that I'm believing in this moment. That's what happens moment by moment. And that's what life is. It's just a series of moments. And it's the experiences that I am creating by the thinking that I believe to be true. Oh, bless you, Artist54. Okay. Thanks, Jade. And as a big worrier, how's that working out for you? Because the worrying doesn't change the situation, does it? It changes your experience. It changes how you feel, but it doesn't change what's going on outside. And so that's what we do. When you understand how we create our experience, when you're saying about the worrying, when you understand what that is more, how that works more, then you find and realise that worrying is useless. I had a woman that was in one of my groups last year, and she used to come and turn up to the group every single week and say, I'm a worrier. And I said, oh, you're a person that worries at times. You're not a worrier, you're a person that worries. And she hadn't distinguished herself from the thinking and the behaviour to who she was. She identified herself with what she was doing. And after a while, she stopped saying that. She also started to see worry for what it was. It was her creating a future which may never have existed. It's her thinking about something which then, in that moment, became her experience, and it was something that never even happened. And so she recognised that worrying was futile, that it was pointless. So is this making sense to people? And this is what I'm saying about an inside-out approach as opposed to an outside-in. I'm never going to give a person a technique to do in order to change their behaviour. For me, it's to educate people, to have an understanding about how we create our experience moment by moment. Follow you now. Okay, thank you. Thanks, Jade. Brilliant. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for the hearts, people. Thank you. Send me some love. And also, send me the hearts to let me know if this makes sense. Does this make sense to you? If it doesn't make any sense, then thanks, Jade. I will do. Thank you. You have a great day too. But does it make sense to you as opposed to a technique? And I've tried lots of techniques. I'm a person that's been on Anthony Robbins and did Mastery University. Thank you, Artist54. I wouldn't be a therapist because my understanding of therapy is that you start from a place that a person is broken, that a person needs to be fixed. Where I start from is that we are all whole intrinsically at a very spiritual, deep level. It's just that we don't realise it because of the thinking, because of the experiences that we've had and what we believe to be true moment by moment. So I wouldn't be a therapist. I don't want to work in the past. I don't want to start from a place of brokenness. I start from a place of wholeness. I start from a place of health and people move on from that. Great. Thanks, Artist54. And that's why I don't believe in techniques either. Having utilised them over years, having used them over years, what's happened is that the reason why I have different qualifications and tried different techniques because I was looking for something else that was going to help me to overcome the next problem. But in understanding the code behind all human experience, in recognising that there are 3 fundamental principles that every person utilises in order to create our experience, moment by moment, that I'm only ever feeling the thinking that I'm having in this moment, then there's no need for a technique. It's more of a realisation. It's more of me being more clear, and it's an education in seeing what I'm doing to myself more and more. And as a result of that, some of the results that I've had working with people on one-to-ones and in groups have been phenomenal. And that's what I want to do. Oh, thank you, Mrs. Stone. Thank you. That's why I'm on here. I want people to realise that there is a different way. It's like the evolution of personal development, because you don't need to develop yourself. You just need to understand yourself. Don't get me wrong, understanding yourself won't help me to jump into a bus and learn to drive a bus automatically. But from a place of clarity and understanding of what I'm doing and how I'm creating my experience moment by moment, I am more aware of the skills that I need in order to move on, the skills that I need in order to do the things that I want to do. And for me, it is to educate, to empower, to make people more aware of these principles, make people more aware of how we create our experience so that people can live a better life. Whether you are coming from an offending background and want to reduce reoffending, whether you're a chief executive who is really stressed, whether you are a woman who is juggling work and life and has no time for themselves. It's about experiencing more of life more often. So that's what I'm here to say. So when I'm talking about behavioural change, inside out, outside in, I'm very much of the school of the inside out. Beyond cognitive behavioural therapy, which is more about the technique and more about the content of thought, but I'm more about educating you about the fundamental principles that never change, which are always around, by which we all operate by. So yeah, that's me. I run events to make people more aware of this and be developing some online programs as well. So if you want to know more, just follow me. My name is Janet Riney. I'm the change agent teaching you the code behind all human experience. And I'll be on again tomorrow, hopefully sharing some more and answering questions that you have. Thanks Artist54 and Jade and the others that have commented and said hi. I really appreciate it. And I look forward to hearing from more of you and speaking to more of you. Thanks ever so much. Have a wonderful day. Take care. Oh, bless you. Bless you. You know what? That would be amazing. Like I said, be a leader for a peaceful evolution. There is definitely an evolution taking place, and I'm glad to be part of it. Thank you, Mrs. Stone. Thank you, Something Text. Thank you. Have a wonderful, amazing days. And I look forward to coming back on here and sharing more. Oh, thank you for the love. Thank you. Just sharing more with you about these fundamental principles so that you can just live a better life. CP said tech. Thank you. Take care. Have a great day. Bye.